Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be showing you guys how to edit a World War II or any kind of game into a gun sync. So we're just going to get through this. Someone requested this, that's the comment right there. So we're just going to explain every step that I go through to create this gun sync. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and yeah, let's get into it. So first off, obviously you have to pick your game. Doesn't really matter which game, just try and find a game with good gun sounds, or your favorite game, doesn't really matter. And once you get your game, you want to pick your map. Doesn't really matter what map, but pick a good map that looks good. And next, this is probably what you have to pay more attention to, is where you're going to do it and how you're going to make sure that you go in the same spot every time. So on the map Gibraltar, I think I was on this map. I walked over to this spot and I saw this like little pole on the ledge, and I lined myself up right in the middle, and then I climbed up onto that. Don't move from there. And then I looked at this certain hill, and that's basically where I did my gun sync from. So I had to do that every time I spawned in, walk to that spot, climbed up on that thing, and do that. You could do that same thing like me, or you can find like a corner where you can like always go in the same spot and then look at somewhere. It could be like a post, could be on the floor, it could be something in the sky, I don't know, depends. Anything, it could be anything really. Just find a spot and just record every gun, every like rocket launcher, every grenade, just all the stuff that you want to use in this gun sync. Like if it was Black Ops 3, you could record the specialist. If it's another game, you can record what they have in that game. So yeah, once you've done that, you just want to head over to any editing software and put all your clips in. So here's all my clips. I basically just recorded the ones that I needed because I had to redo it because I lost my old ones. So just get them all into your project and drag in a song as well. I'm using this song, it's The Weeknd The Hills remix. Check it out, that's the name right there. Right there, that's the name. It's a remix. Alright, so here's my song, I'll just play it. It's got like a bit of bass, you can see like bass, like really deep bass, and then that's the drop. I think there's another drop here. That's the drop as well. So we're basically just going to start from here because I did a marker where I wanted to start, and this was my cinematic. And also you guys can add a black bars onto it. I'll tell you that later, but first we're just going to get into this. So I kind of remember what I used, but here, that's going to be like black bars trying to like, that's not going to be a gun. I'm not going to use that as a gun, but this is the gun. And it kind of sounds like a pistol, so this is what I used. Basically the P08 or something in, I don't know what you call it. I'm just going to mute this one. They're right there so it doesn't interfere with this. And all you do is you basically, once you've got the recording, you just like, you can go to where your gunshot is and just delete the other parts. So S is to split in Sony Vegas. So like here I split it and then delete the part that you don't need, but I do need that bit because this is like the start of it. So it's going to be like this. You want to sync up to the first beat, so boom, that's the first beat. So I'm going to move that right there, which it is already there, and then I'm going to drag it out because this is the start. So it's going to be, so you can see that that's not synced up, but we'll do that later. So we're just going to add black bars onto this because you can hear like, so you just want to come over to media generators, go back to the bottom and find test pattern, I mean solid color, and you want to pick black. Basically put that in on a layer, doesn't matter which layer. If you want to add a layer, you just right click on anyone and press new video track, and they'll add one. So there's my thing. Obviously now it's just going to be black screen. So that's on the wrong one, I'm going to put it on this layer. Alright, so I put it on a new one because I had weird stuff on these, don't worry about that. So here's the that. So I'm just going to split it at the end of it. It's about there, right here. We'll go back one, and then we're just going to go every 2 frames, so skip forward 1 frame, split, skip forward another frame, split, and just split it at every frame like that. And then in betweens just delete them like that. So now it'll look like that, but it doesn't look that good, so you just want to add a fade. So go on here, drag like that, and it'll add a fade. Like, it will slowly go like that. I don't know how to explain it, but it'll just fade it out instead of fading in. So don't fade it in, fade it out like that way. And it makes like a, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes that kind of effect. And then we're just going to copy and paste that right there. You can do it again, but I think it's about the same, same length, like that, and it, boom, looks really good. Alright, so we're done that. Now we're going to sync up these, so there's more beats. So these are all going to be the same gun, because they do sound the same. So we're just going to copy this, so hold control and drag it out, and that copies it and makes a new one of it. And then we're just going to split it at the parts that we need, and you can use this to drag it like right to where the gunshot is. Place it there, drag it out a bit, see, like that's there. So now the next one is going to be here, drag it out with control, and just basically it's just going to copy it. And then you can do the same thing, put it there, and put it there. This one's a bit off, as you can see, no matter which way I put it. So all you can do is press U if you're on Sony Vegas. I'm going to drag that over, but U, and then you want to match that up to that. Doesn't matter about this bit, but match that up. And that's the next point, so I'm going to stop it around there, or here. I'll stop it there. So now it's like that. Obviously there's a black bar, so you just want to drag it out on the empty parts, and it'll just fill in the gaps like that. So now it's synced up the pistol. Now this is a really bassy shot right here. That reminds me of a rocket launcher, so we're going to use this one right here. I keep on forgetting what these called because I don't remember names in these games. So just drag it out so the gun shot is the first thing you see. Then we're just going to bring it over here. Once again, the sound is out of sync, so press U and drag it over and just match it to the sync, like match it to the song. Next is here, like a ting kind of thing, and I recorded I think it's here, of a grenade. Yeah, kind of like that. So it's kind of like a ting. So it kind of, that's good. And then we're just going to go to the next point and delete that part. So it's a little bit laggy, the preview, but you can see it goes like that. Now it's a shotgun. You can hear that bass. It's not going to be a rocket launcher because that doesn't have like the rumble at the back. It's more just a quick shotgun. So we're going to use this shotgun. So we're just going to do what we do normally, take out that bit and then bring it over to the point where you want it. Drag it out here. And if you want to mix it up, this is another shotgun sound, but we're going to use a different shotgun. So we're going to use this one right here. It's, what do you call it? I don't know. It's the other shotgun. So it's going to just change it up a bit so it's not, they both sound the same, but they'll just blend in with the song anyway if they don't sound the same. That's like a ting again. So you want to find this one, find that one, copy it, Control C, Control paste, which is V. Another grenade launcher, and once again we're going to change it up. So we're going to use the other grenade launcher in this game right here. Alright, so we put it in line. Yep, that sounds really good. We're just going to split it at the next beat. I'm going to quickly move this in front here. There won't be much of a difference if you do move it, like no one will notice that the sound's out of sync by a bit, but it works with the thing. Another one of these things, I don't know how to explain it, just put that in. Another shotgun, so like you can use one shotgun then use the other. So what did we use the first time? So we used the first one that we used because we used two here. So use the first one. It's a bit out of sync. Drag this back a bit. Go like that again. Now use the other one. It's another shotgun. And then here's like another tick, so we're going to use this one. Oh, I accidentally copied that, don't need that. So that's another, like, there's not really a sound like that, but we'll use the pistol again. So in line, make sure it's in line. So here, it's a grenade launcher, but it also has like a gun shooting at the back. So bring in that another grenade launcher. Delete that part. And over. You can kind of hear like an STG in the background. I accidentally didn't drag those in. So find the STG and then just listen to the song. It goes like fast here and then slows down, so bring that like that and then just copy and paste this. And then here we're going to slow it down, so just delete them. So paste another one, slow it down a bit so there's not many, like that. See, it's like more shots here and then there's only 3 shots in this area, so it's slower there. We're going to swap these around. So now you can't see like the STG, so we're going to crop it. And I've got a preset left gun sync, so it's going to look like that. But all you do is you zoom out and then you just want to select that one off, pretty sure, and then drag it out to here like that, and then you can save this as gun sync thing and then it'll just be in the corner. Alright, so this part should be easy. Basically do the same, but right here you hear this. So for this part, like here, you hear that? It sounds like a silent SMG or any silence gun. So we're going to use this gun right here, silenced, Type 100. So here's another one of them. It's hard to hear that one, but just basically copy that there. And then next one is shotgun. Just drag in any one. This shotgun right here should be good. And then split it at the end where that thing is. once again that's out of sync, so drag it over like that, and then you can stretch that out to the next point, which is there. So just, yeah, right there, and then another silenced one, and then this sound. So we're just going to copy this one, like you know how to do that, control and drag, and then this sound starts around there, yeah, where it is already. And if you listen to this, if you play COD World War II, it sounds like the grease gun when you like switch weapons. I'll have the grease gun right here, pretty sure. Here's the grease gun. It's like that, you hear it. So drag this over, hear that, and then you hear this. Kinda sounds the same, not really, but and then that stays there because there's no other beats until here. And then you kind of hear like, you don't want to hear that, so just split it here, and then just, you can either just go like that and mute it, so drag from the top to the bottom, or you can press U and then it will select it and then just delete it. Another rocket launcher, you can use whatever one you want. Like you can probably, like, since I did this rocket launcher, it will be the other rocket launcher, and now I'll be back to this one, and then obviously drag that out. So that stays like, so it stops here. So that should be easy, just gotta listen. That one right there, that would be a pistol, probably the 1911, and then that's obviously the grease gun reloading thing. So it's basically just switching between them. Alright, that should be easy. We already know what these sounds are. You just basically, that's the silenced Type 100 or any silenced gun.